This video is an overview of working with resource plans in the Jakarta version of ServiceNow from a resource manager perspective. So on screen you'll see that I'm acting as a PPM resource manager, a fictional resource manager, and I'm the manager of a fictional group called PPM Resource Group. And I'm looking at the ITIL homepage, and I'll scroll down to where I have a query for project resource plans that are pending approval. You can see here that there's 3 different plans waiting for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click one of those, open up that resource plan, and I can review the hours, the dates, and the requested team members. In this case, it's all the team members, which generally means that I'm getting a request for some of my group's time, and it's up to me to pick who I'm going to fill that with. Now that was a quick review of one of the plans, but as a resource manager, what I'm typically going to do is head on over to the resource allocation report. So I'm just going to type that, resource reports, under resource reports, and I'm going to click the allocation report. I'm going to pick my group, which in this case is PPM resource group, and it defaults to showing a year out in the future, and I'm just going to click run. And here's a look at what I would see as a resource manager. Now you can see the states, or you can see what the colors indicate here. Requested is a state of resource plans, confirmed is a state of resource plans, and allocated is a state of resource plans. Confirmed is new in the Jakarta version, which hopefully you watched our initial video and got a little rundown on that. But allocated means I've hard committed to it. Confirmed means I've soft committed to it. Hard allocation, soft allocation, and this view also shows me availability, as well as I can toggle on and off a capacity line. So if I know that there's resource plans pending my approval, this is where I'm going to go to be able to see what my availability looks like versus what's being requested. In the previous Helsinki version of ServiceNow, this look that we're looking at here was actually on the resource workbench. This report used to be the default thing at the front of that workbench, but there's actually a significantly changed resource workbench in this new version of Jakarta, so much so that workbench will be discussed in the separate videos. But this look is more like what you're used to in terms of the older version, and it pretty much accomplishes what we need. Now, along with capacity, there are a couple of other things you can look at on this chart, which is and these lines are percentages: forecasted utilization and committed utilization. These are percentages, and they'll use this scale along the right hand side. If I turn on forecasted utilization, forecasted includes the allocated as well as the confirmed, and it graphs it as a percentage. If you take that 140, 518, that's, what's that, 658, and the total capacity is 672. So I've got 658 divided by 672, 97.9. And if you look here at this utilization, you've got 97.9. So that's showing you as a percentage that what you've committed to, both hard and soft, equals 97% of your capacity. So that's what this forecasted utilization line is. And then you've got committed utilization. I'll turn off that one. Committed only considers the hard commitment. So the orange part is the soft allocations are left out of this one. So this says that for the month of October, which I'm hovering over, I'm hard allocated 77% of the time. If I was looking at this one, I could say I'm hard and soft allocated 97%. But if I want to look at what I'm absolutely hard committed to, it's just the purple, 77%. Now when you're looking at this, you're looking at it from a team, a group perspective here. There is also here under resource reports, there's an allocation details version of this, which is drills down on the individual group member, gives you a little bit different look. So I'll run that one really quick. But here we're not quite ready to dive into details on this one yet, because you can see these, I don't see anything requested on these individual members because my plans that I've requested are all still set to all members. They haven't been focused on any individual specific members yet, so we don't see values requested here. But as soon as those plans are changed to specific members, and these person's name is listed in the plan, then then you start being able to assess that person's availability using this report. So that's a quick glance at assessing the availability based on the resource plans from a resource manager perspective. In the following videos, we'll dive into actually drilling into those plans and confirming and allocating them.